Welcome back, guys, to Things You Should Know. With me, who is Trey.
And me, who's Luke.
Alright, guys, so we are going to be talking about Stan Lee because he is our big topic today. So let's get right into it with a couple fun facts. Let's go.
Stan Lee was born Stanley Martin Lieber on December 28, 1922 in New York City to Romanian immigrants Celia and Jack Lieber. With part of his childhood spent during the Great Depression, Lieber and his younger brother Larry watched his parents struggle to make ends meet for the family.
Okay, so I guess that kind of makes sense because I know like a part of the profit that was made from some of his movies were actually went to a non-funded organization. So he actually like contributed, which is really cool though.
Yeah, and that's kind of interesting to, think about the way that he worked himself up in the world. And he didn't just start as some rich guy with some rich parents who just made him famous.
Yeah, that's really cool. Here's another fun fact. I knew that he was not the greatest student. He usually went outside the class and drew, which kind of formed a love for comics, and he read a lot of comics when he was younger. Even though it was the Great Depression, they would find simple ways to read comic books, which is cool.
Yeah, I agree with all that. That's pretty interesting.
Yeah. All right, so you want to move on to another fun fact? Let's go.
Yeah. So, it says here he wrote training films for the Army with Dr. Seuss.
Hey, that's really cool. I didn't know that, but I mean, like two of the greatest authors and an author and a movie maker and a comic book writer. That's all like really cool how they did that and
working together.
It probably sounds like something you'd want to read because two great people did it.
Yeah, I definitely can agree with that. So another one, more people have probably heard this. An issue at the printers turned Hulk green. He was originally supposed to be gray, but the printer could not keep him like the same color the same color gray, so they just decided to keep him green. And, that's kind of stuck.
Yeah, I think it's better that he's green because, it makes him look good. Because, if he was in gray, it'd be harder to see his body outline and all of that. So it'd be a lot harder to kind of look at him. And he would honestly remind me of the guy from...
Silver Surfer?
Not Silver Surfer, the big rock guy.
Oh, yeah, from Thor, Ragnarok?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's great. But he probably wouldn't exist.
Yeah.
Him and the Hulk would be too similar.
Yeah.
Anyway, another one. This one's more younger. Says somewhere around, his 20s. Young Stan Lee wrote obituaries. Before writing about fantastic lives of fictional characters, Lee wrote antemortem obituaries for celebrities at an undisclosed news office in New York. He said that he eventually quit that job because it was too depressing.
That's kind of weird, but I guess that's probably why
he started making comics. He was tired of writing things that were all sad. And he wanted to make people happy instead of
But still,
sad
most of his movies still somehow end with a death scene, though. That's the issue.
But a lot of the time, it's a heroic death.
Heroic death, yeah.
It's not
That's
just
really cool. Yeah.
dying for nothing.
Did you know that actually he's in every single one of his movies?
Mm-hmm.
Like every single one. Either he's saving a life or he's driving a bus.
Or he's a barber for Thor.
Yeah. It's really cool. So, all right, let's move on to the next fact. Here we go.
So, his wife destroyed his prized typewriter. According to Stan Lee, during an argument, Joni, his wife, destroyed the typewriter he used to write the first issues for characters including Spider-Man and the Fantastic Four. He said this happened before eBay. Too bad I couldn't have auctioned the parts off and made it a mint.
Alright, that's pretty cool though, but that's sad. And speaking of Fantastic Four, I know the Rock guy's in Fantastic Four, but...
It's a separate guy.
Yeah.
It's the Thing. I think it's literally called The Thing.
It might be. But
And he's like red.
yeah, and I mean, if he didn't throw that old typewriter away, it probably would have gone for millions of dollars.
Oh, yeah. Or at least hundreds of thousands. Like, way
Yeah.
more than it should have been.
A lot. Alright, so let's go on to the next one. Here we go.
So, let's see. Captain America, most people probably know this. Captain America was like his first big break. That's basically that was like his claim to fame. Basically,
Yeah.
that he created Captain America, and he owns it, basically.
I could see that. Captain America was my favorite for sure.
I have to disagree with you on that.
Really? No way.
That's all for this week. Can't wait to see you next week on Things You Should Know with me, Luke.
And me, Trey. See you guys.